done more simple equations. Then we can move to simultaneous equations. So we know there is only one unknown in a simple equation. But when we consider simultaneous equations, that's a pair of equation with two unknowns. Okay. Now let's take an example. X plus y equals 6 and x minus y equal 2. It's a pair of equation. Simultaneous means occurring at the same time. Now see here we have two equations, the first equation and the second equation. Now we have two unknowns and we have to find the values of these two unknowns. Right, now let's check the coefficients of these unknowns. The coefficient of x in the first equation is 1 and in the second equation is also 1. The coefficient of y in the first equation is 1 and also in the second equation also 1. Then we can get rid of either x or y because coefficients are equal. If we select x to get rid of, then how we can cancel x term? In the first equation, you have to check the sign as well. In the first equation, the sign of x is plus and in the second equation also, the sign of x is plus. Then now let's see how we can cancel out this x term. Now if we add these two terms together, what happened? Both are plus values. Then it becomes plus 2x. We can't cancel out. Then let's subtract and check. See here, plus x minus y plus it becomes minus and here minus x. Then plus x and minus x, then we can cancel out. Then if we select x term to cancel out, then what we have to do? We can subtract one equation from the other one, right? So the coefficients of y also equal in these two equations. Now if we select y term to cancel, then the first sign of y in the first equation is plus and sign of y in the second equation is minus. Then how we can cancel out these two terms together? Now let's add these two together. Plus y plus into minus, it becomes minus and minus y. Then plus y and minus y, we can cancel out. Then it's very clear, if we have a term to get rid of, then you have to check their coefficients as well. Okay, because coefficients should be equal. Now here coefficient is 1 and here also coefficient is 1. Then if both terms are in same sign, then we can subtract, right? And both terms are in different signs, then we can add the equations. Right. Now let's simplify this one. X plus y equals 6. This is the first equation. X minus y equal 2. This is the second equation. Now here, I select y to get rid of. Then one is plus and the other one is minus. Both terms are in different signs. Then we can add these two equations together. 1 plus 2. Right. X plus y plus x minus y equals 6 plus 2. Then x plus y plus y plus x plus y minus y equals 6 plus 2 is 8. Now you can cancel out plus y with minus y and 2x equal 8. Then we can divide both sides by 2. Then x equal 4. X equal 4. Now we found the value of x. It's 4. Then we can substitute x equal 4 one of the equation. Right? Then x equal 4 substitute for one of the equation. Then I substitute for the first equation. Right? X plus y equals 6. So already we know the value of x. It's 4. 4 plus y equals 6. Then we can find the value of y subtracting 4 from 6. Then y equal to. Right, y equal to. Okay, now let's come to 15.3 in your textbook. The first one, a plus b equals 5 and a minus b equal 1. Then we can cancel term b. How? So now you have to check the coefficient. Here coefficient is 1, here coefficient is 1. You can get rid of a as well because the coefficients are equal. And then let's get rid of b term, here plus and here minus. Then what can we do? We can add these two equations together. The first one and the second one. Because the sign of b term in the first equation is plus and the sign of b term in the second equation is minus. Then let's add a plus b at a minus b. Right? Now equal 5 plus 1. A plus b plus a minus b equals 6. Then we can cancel out minus b with plus b equal 2a. 2a equals 6. Then we can divide both sides by 2. Then a equal 3. Then a equal 3 we can substitute for first one of the equation, right? So I am substituting for the first equation. Then first equation is a plus b equal 5. We found the value of a, it's 3. 3 plus b equal 5. Then we can find the value of b. Subtracting 3 from 5. Then b equal 2. b equal 2. Right. Second one, x plus y equal 8 and 2x plus y equal 2. The first equation and the second equation. Now see here, the coefficient of x in the first equation is 1, but the coefficient of x in the second equation is 2. But see, the coefficient of y in the first equation is 1 and the coefficient of y in the second equation is also 1. Then we can get rid of y term first, right? So now you have to check their signs as well. In the first equation it's plus and in the second equation also it's plus. Then what we have to do? We have to subtract one equation from the other one. Then I am subtracting first equation. Then I am subtracting first equation from the second one. The second one, 2x plus y, subtract the first equation from it, x plus y. The second one is 2, subtract 8. Right, now let's simplify. 2x plus y minus y plus, it's minus x, minus y plus, it's minus y equal. Here you have to subtract 8 from 2, then it becomes minus 6. Then we can cancel out plus y with minus y. And now see here, plus 2x and minus x is here. Then it should be x here, right? It should be x here. Then x equal minus 6. X equal minus 6. And now we can substitute x equal minus 6. We can substitute one of the equation. X are substituting for the first equation. The first equation is x plus y equal 8. Then we know the value of x, it's minus 6 plus y equal 8. Then y here minus 6, then we can take this minus 6 to other side. So then it becomes plus 6, then it's 14. Y equal 14. Okay, now let's move to the third one. Third one is m plus 2n equals 7 and m minus n equal 1. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. Coefficient of m in the first equation is 1 and in the second equation is also 1. But the coefficient of n in the first equation is 2, but in the second equation it's 1. And then we can get rid of m term. Right, so now we have to check the sign. The sign of m is plus and then here the sign of m is plus. Then what we can do? We can subtract one equation from the other one. Right, so here I am subtracting first equation from the second one. Right, then the second equation is m minus n. Subtract the first one, m plus 2n equal 1 plus 7. Right, now let's subtract m minus n. Minus by plus, it's minus m minus by plus again minus 2n equal, it's minus 6. And here we can cancel out plus m with minus m and here minus n and minus 2n. Then we have to add these coefficients, here 1 and here 2. Then it's minus 3n equal minus 6. Then we can divide both sides by minus 3 and we can find the value of n. Minus 6 divided by minus 3, then it becomes plus 2. Then we can substitute n equal to substitute for one of the equation. Right? Then first equation, I got first equation n plus 2n equals 7. We found the value of n, m plus 2 times we got n equal 2 equals 7. m plus 4 equals 7, then m 7 minus 4, because it's plus here, then we can take this plus 4 to other side. 7 minus 4, then m equals 3. Let's move to the fourth one. 4c minus b plus 7. 4c minus 2b equal 2. Right. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. And now see, coefficients are equal for c term. Right, for c term, then we can get rid of c. And then here now you have to check the sign. Sign of c in the first equation is plus and in the second equation is also plus. Then what we have to do? We can subtract one equation from the other one. Then let's subtract second from the first one. The first equation is 4c minus b. Subtract the second one. 4c minus 2b equal 7 minus 2. Right, now let's simplify 4c minus b minus 4c plus 2b. Minus by minus, it becomes plus. Now see here. Plus 4c with minus 4c we can cancel out. Now see what happened here. Here minus b and here plus 2b. Then it becomes b. b equal 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. Then b equal 5. Then we can substitute b equal 5 for one of the equation. Then I got first equation. First equation is 4c minus b equals 7. So 4c minus b. b is 5 equals 7. 4c equal 7 plus 5. It's 4c equal 12. Then we can divide both sides by 4. Then c equal 3. So now e. 2a plus 3b equals 16, and the next one 4a plus 3b equal 26. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. Now see here, coefficients are equal for b term. Then we have to check their signs. The sign here is plus and here also it's plus. Then we can subtract one equation from the other one. Here I am subtracting first equation from the second one. Then the second equation is 4a plus 3b. We can subtract from it 2a plus 3b. Then 26 minus 16. Right. So let's simplify. 4a plus 3b minus 2a minus 3b equal 10. Now plus 3b with minus 3b we can cancel out. Now see here, plus 4a and minus 2a, then it becomes plus 2a equal 10. Then we can divide both sides by 2. Then a equal 5. Right, then a equal 5, substitute for one of the equation. Then I got first equation is 2a plus 3b equals 16. We got a as 5, then 5 times 2 it's 10, 10 plus 3b equals 16. Then 3b equals 16 minus 10, because it's plus 10 here, then we can subtract in the other side. Then it's 6 equal 3b, then we can divide both sides by 3, then b equal 2. F is 3k plus 4l equal 4. This is the first equation, and the second equation is 3k minus 2l equal 16. This is the second equation. Now see here, coefficients are equal. 4k term, then we can get rid of 3k. Right, now we have to check the sign. Here sign is plus and here also sign is plus. Then we can subtract one equation from the other one. Then I am subtracting second equation from the first one. Then first equation is 3k plus 4l. Second equation 3k minus 2l equal 4 minus 16. Then let's simplify. 3k plus 4l, minus by plus it's minus, minus 3k minus by minus it's plus, plus 2l, 4 minus 16 it's minus 12. Right, now let's simplify. Plus 3k with minus 3k we can cancel out. Now see here, here plus 4l, here plus 2l, then all together it's plus 6l. Plus 6l equal minus 12, then we can divide both sides by 6, then l equal minus 2, right? Then we can substitute l equal minus 2, one of the equation here. I got the first equation, l equal minus 2, substitute for the first equation. I got the first one. First one is 3k plus 4l equal 4. Then 3k 4 times l. l equal minus 2 equal 4. Now let's substitute 3k. I am erasing this part. 3k here. Plus by minus it's minus. 4 times 2 is it's 8. Then 3k minus 8 equals 4. Then we can find we can remove this minus 8 by adding plus 8 to the other side. Then 4 plus 8 it becomes 12 equal 3k. Then we can divide both sides by 3. Then k equal 4. That's x plus 3y equal 12 and minus x plus y equal 8. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. Now see here, the coefficients are equal for x term. Then now we have to check their signs. The sign of x in the first equation is plus, right? In the second equation it's minus. Then what we can do? We can add these equations together. Then we can add first equation and the second equation. First equation x plus 3y, and the second equation is minus x plus y equal 12 plus 8. Now let's simplify. X plus 3y minus x plus y equal 20. Right, now say here plus x and minus x you can cancel out together, and here plus 3y and here plus y all together plus 4y equal 20. You can divide both sides by 4, then y equal 5. Right, then y equal 5, you can substitute for one of the equations, y equal 5. Substitute for the first equation. The first equation is x plus 3y equal 12. So we got y equal 5, then 12, then x plus 3 times 5 is 15. 15 equal 12. Then we have to subtract 15 from 12. Then what is the answer? It's a minus value, minus 3. X equal minus 3.